Okay, so this is Finesse by XYFU. It's only two chords, B minor 7, A major, and back to the B minor 7. Okay, very straightforward. So I'm going to show you different ways to play those two chords just to make it a bit more interesting. Okay, so first things first, B minor 7. We're going to do it this way, not that way, because I'm going to start with the very easy one. An A major. Okay, now I'm going to use fingers 2, 3 and 4. So that's the second finger on the second fret of the 5th string, third finger on the second fret of the 3rd string, and your 4th finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. I'm going to use my fingers here. You can strum if you wish. Okay, but I would play a thumb, index, middle, ring. Okay, so that's 5, 4, 3, 2. So play those together. And then to get to our A, third finger's already where it needs to be. So we're going to drop the second finger to the 4th string and the 4th finger to the 2nd string, all in the 2nd fret. You can either play 5, 4, 3, 2 like before, or 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, which I think is what the piano's doing in the piece actually. So I think it sounds more like that, you know. I'm pretty sure I can hear that E in there. But like I say, I'm going to show you different chords because I think you can use them different. As the dynamics change within the lyrics, you might want to change the quality of the chord, okay? So, B minor 7, to an A, and then back. And up there, I just played 5, 4, 3, 2. And there's also, you can put a tap in there, so you go like this. There's a very strong snare drum in it. And you can use that tap on the strings to cut off the chord and imitate the snare, okay? So that's just close your fist, tap the strings and it'll stop the sound, okay? So that's that one. And it's your choice if you want to go 3, 2, 1 on the A, and then back to 4, 3, 2 on the B minor 7. However, as well, of course, if you wish, if you're not comfortable using your 4th finger, the same chords with 1, 2 and 3, similar movement, 1 drops to the 4th string, 3 pulls back to the 2nd fret, and then we'll push it forward again. Okay. All right, what was the next one? Oh yeah, so in that position we've got, B minor 7 here, back to the A. I'll show you another way, that's how the flamencos do it. I'll show you how to do that one. So the B minor 7 with the bar chord would be the bar on the 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string. So again, we're going to pluck 5, 4, 3, 2, and then I'm going to pull my 2nd finger back to the 2nd fret on the 2nd string, and then I do a hinge bar with this 1st finger. You see, so I'm not barring like this. I'm pushing into the tip so that the finger curves here, and that allows the 1st finger to be free, and then we'll slide the 2nd finger back. This is what we call a guide finger. So I'm using this as my guide to inform how the hand moves, you see. So it's just a slightly different way to do it. So you get a slightly different sound. Okay. What was the other one I was thinking? Yeah, so we could ignore the B minor 7. We could just do a full B minor. So the same as the B minor 7, but with our 4th finger tucked in on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. And then what I'd like to do for this next A is add an extra high A. You will not hear this in the song itself, but like I say, listen to the song. As these vocals come up in dynamic, sometimes it's nice to brighten up the chords a little bit. So here, I've got the full B minor chord on, and I'm playing 5, 3, 2, 1. And then when I come to the A, I drop the bar down to the 4th string and add the 4th finger to the 5th fret and the 1st string. Back to B minor. And of course we can add that tap if we wish. So it's. And for your point of reference, so you can hear the difference. Here's the first one. Second one. Third one. String there, and then let's go back to the first one. It's the same two chords, but we're just mixing it up a bit. Of course, if you're singing along, you might want to keep it simple, but if you want to embellish a little bit, you know, brighten it up, make it sound a bit nicer, you can do that. We can also go a little bit lower with this B minor, this A major, and this B minor. Okay, so the B minor here is the 4th finger on the 7th fret of the 6th string, 2nd finger on the 5th fret of the 5th string, another hinge bar. You can bar the whole thing if you wish, but I'm just using a hinge there on the 4th fret of the 4th and the 3rd string, and I'm now plugging 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, so that's fingers 4, 2, and 1, and then to get to the A major, I'm going to pull that shape back 2 frets, but I'm going to switch to my 3rd finger to make it a major. See, it's an A minor, it's an A major. Likewise, that's a B minor, that's a B major. Okay, so this one, we start with our 2nd finger, pull it back 2 frets, add the 3rd finger, and then come back and add the 2nd finger. Tap, if you wish. So, and then the final one would be our full bar chord. Okay, so the B bar chord, we've got a bar on the 7, 3rd finger on the 9th fret of the 5th string, 4th finger on the 9th fret of the 4th string, and then I'm going to pull that back 2 frets. I'm going to add my 2nd finger to the 3rd string there, give us an A major, and then go back. And of course now I'm plucking these, but you can strum if you wish. So for instance, if I'm doing this one, I can go 6, 4, 3, 2. Or if I want to brighten it up a bit, I can go 6, 3, 2, 1. And of course I know I've got my fingers on strings that I'm not playing, but it's, you know, you might want to mix it up. First time you might go 6, 5, 4, 3. And you might go 6, 4, 3, 2. And then 6, 3, 2, 1. And then back down the strings. Just to mix it up. See? So let's see if I can add all those together in real time, if I can remember them. So B minor 7 to an A. Bar and the B minor, and then low, whoops, and then go back to high. See how it's creating a bit of tension? Etc. Okay, hope you found that helpful. I'm an online guitar teacher. If you like face-to-face classes, please use the link in the description below. Consider liking and subscribing to my channel, that would really help. And failing all that, so have a lovely day and happy practicing.